Okay. Okay. Welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Let me enable all of the stuff that's necessary for the stream. Maybe the chat. Maybe the... You know. Let's pop out the chat again. Copy the link. I always have to do this. I always have to recopy the link. So, you know. So we do. Oh, I need to change the Christmas goal because that is not Christmas anymore, okay? There's no Christmas here. Okay, where is it? Settings. Let me go in Cube while I do that. Settings. Let's find it quickly. Meanwhile, you can tell me your best experience so far in 2025. So I can read and not weep. So I can read and not weep. Your page. Okay, here's the goal. Start new goal. Target amount. Let's say 1337. New year. Smash goal. No, I'm gonna say smash goal. Does it make sense? No. Does it have to? I don't know. They say it does, but I feel like it doesn't. I feel sometimes like it doesn't. Okay. So now, yeah. I'm ready. I'm ready to read the chat. One final tiny thing that I need to do is to show this chat on my other window so I can easily see that. Is not working? Itty what itty. Itty what itty. So yeah, welcome Brax, Tonkai, Children 1, Matthew, Ibuprofen, who else? Pablo, LOL 8000, King Madara, Human, MC Blessing, weird with the changes I've seen more playing Yorick than ever before. Really, I didn't know that. Any tips to rank up? No, not really. I have tips to rank down because they change, you know, every time the split ends and you get placed, you know, you have the placement matches, and I got placed in Platinum 1. So, you know, I'm not going to be climbing anytime soon with the pace that I'm playing. That being said, I think don't type in chat. That would be number one. Because no matter in what elo you are, you probably don't want to type in chat. How did I read? Because I live in Latvia, and Latvia was occupied by Soviet Union, and Russian language was mixed with Latvian language at that time. So, you know, a lot of people were exposed to Russian language. So yeah, I got placed in bronze. That's funny, but you know, let's say don't type. That should increase your win rate by a lot, you know. That should increase your win rate by a lot. I don't know if Demolish and Second Wind is better than the cookies. Maybe they are. I got an exam. Good luck for you. Why do I have this feeling that you want everybody to wish you good luck? And I think we should do that. Let's wish King Madara good luck. And please make sure that each next wish is better than the last one in the chat. I don't see any wishes. Faster. Work it. Work those wishes. If not, then I'm gonna have to... Okay, there's one good luck. That's just a basic boom. Okay, good luck, feller. I don't know what feller means. Good luck, sweetie. Well, I'm gonna... Luck good. Well, that's a creative take on it, of course. Good luck. Yeah, that's 4 good lucks for you, my friend. Weird with the changes I've seen. Yeah, I haven't. The reason I don't want to take this arcane thing is because, well, it's just not that big of a deal in terms of damage, isn't it? Is it? I played it once and those were rookie numbers, like really like 70 at minute, you know, whatever, 10. 70 at minute 10, you know, that's almost half the game, and it's the most important half of the game. And you have 70? Why don't you... Oh, that's the question. Oh, I was just exactly talking about that, so... Good timing, good timing. Yeah. Can Yorick go smash mid? He farm, he win. I guess I should have put a question mark there. Me no mord. You know what? You know what? Let me take TP this time. I know that I said in my... Oh, and let's take this guy. I know that I said that I'm not going to be using TP, but let me give it another shot. One thing that I forgot about it is that, yes, it got nerfed. Yes, all of that is pretty bad. But the cooldown got changed, and maybe, just maybe, it is worth. Didn't you say Darkstar was bad? Now, my child, my friend, I have to get you up to speed, because some of you probably didn't watch my last video up until the very end, so you didn't see that I tested, and boom, they fixed it. They fixed it. So it's no longer fixes maiden up. It's 2 a.m. for me, Pokrick. Yeah, itty what itty. Itty what itty, my friends. How many of you are from the United States of America? Usually it says in my analytics it says something like 1/5. Sir, your way of talking is like ASMR. Thank you. I get the sentiment, but I have seen ASMR videos and they are... I think the cringe is not really... No, it is. Cringe is the right word, because that's exactly the feeling I get. It seems so... I don't remember the channel name, but there was a lady who was just... She had this ear microphone, and the microphone was even shaped like ears, and she was just whispering, and that in and of itself is like, okay, whatever, right? You know, people are doing all kinds of things in the world. But I look at the chat and it feels like the people there, they think they have a real relationship with her. And that's the saddest part. That is, what is going on in people's minds there? What is going on? You know, I would at least understand that, hey, you know, I'm just watching this to whatever, you know, it helps me, I like it, you know, all kinds of stuff can go on there. But the fact that in the chat they think they have a real relationship there, and she's pretending that she does, I think that's just sad, you know. I think it's just sad. It is creepy, yeah. Actually, creepy is a good word too. It was a little bit creepy. It was like, I guess, I don't know. I guess I'm too old, but I think I'm not. You know, I think I'm not. Obviously, in my good old days, no such things were happening in on the internet. Yeah. Okay, my friends, let's jump into the action against this Mordekaiser. What can I tell you about him? I have noticed that in the good old days, it used to be kind of very easy playing against him in the early game. No, let me say this. It never used to be very easy. But right now, it seems like when he gets that shield, it is really over. The trade is over. But it used to be like, I felt like, oh, haha, you think you have that shield? No, no, no. I'm gonna, not the shield, but this spinning thing. And I used to think, oh, you know, I can still do something. Not anymore. A lot of lonely people, parasocial relationships. Okay, let me, again, a little bit clarify my thoughts. I don't think... I feel like, okay, I have to fight this guy. He's not gonna let me finish my thought. He is on the side of the creepers. I understand. You might be lonely and you're finding some connection in the, on YouTube. All that is fine. I understand that. It feels like, okay, you get a connection there. It's, it's fun. It's interesting. Oh, almost caught him. Would have been a good moment. But what gets to me, what I don't understand is it really that hard to see that, hey, she's just doing a business there? And, you know what it is? You know the movie Her? That's exactly what's going on there. Except she's not a robot. Okay. Except she's not a robot. And, yeah, I think the sort of the delusional aspect of it, what really gets to me. Oh, no, 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 no. This cane. Why was I... Oh, what? Oh, okay. I'll take it. I can take it easily. Maybe even the Mordekaiser. I think it would be obvious to them if they wanted to see. Yeah, I would like to see in that person's head what is actually going on. Do they really not know that, or do they not care, or do they have some ideas? Because let me tell you, there's no in the universe there's no creature more delusional than a man. And I specifically, gender, man. Men are delusional. So often they are delusional. Just look in Facebook, just look up those posts about Facebook messages where women show what men write to them. Get sick in the head from isolation. Maybe that's it. I don't know. And that's why I don't want to be too harsh when I say my opinion here. I want to be really understanding, but come on, boys, it's not that hard. It's not that hard to see that she doesn't care. Okay. What are my thoughts on the new recall mechanic? Don't like it. Overall, don't like it. Oh, you mean this one? Or do you mean the TP? I have a feeling that you miswrote TP mechanic. Do I have to be careful? It's and also it used to be that you didn't have to be afraid of Mordekaiser level 6 because he didn't have enough damage to sort of all in you in his little thing. But now he just messed up, I think. Yeah, he messed up. He's getting ganked over there. No, he's not. Okay. Actually, I have to stay. I have to focus just a little bit. I have to focus just a little bit here. I think I misplayed that. I could have gotten that guy. And the thing is, if you kill them early, you can get 2 plates, and then later, all it takes is one bad move, boom. Hearth guard? Home guard. Home guard, you mean, right? Hearth guard. Yeah, oh yeah, I like it. It means that in mid, you don't have to take TP. I think you don't have to take TP at all. You know, I took TP this time. I think it's a mistake. How about the new mid laner's W ability? Do you mean the... what's the name? Mel? Mel Gibson? Is her name really Mel? People haven't started calling her Mel Gibson, but I think I have this feeling that I'm gonna find a reason to call her Mel Gibson. Because Mel Gibson is a funny guy. I don't know too much about him, but he's a funny guy. Okay, are they gonna gank me? That may be a little bit annoying. Yeah, home guard. I like it. It means that you can recall easily. Much more easily in mid lane. I think TP in mid lane is kind of... yeah, you don't... there's a lot less reason to take it. So, on my channel, you might see a lot more of those early sort of ignite... Oh, no. What are you doing, bud? Why is he so thirsty? I guess because if you look at the cleavage over here... Oh, it's not... Did they change it? I remember that it was a little bit bigger. That's why he's so thirsty. Oh, that's dumb. But yeah, they fixed the recall. As you can see, he recalls whatever way he's facing. That's the animation. As I said in the video, it doesn't really feel worse, you know. I get that they wanted to showcase the recall, but right now it's sort of so fluid, you know. He does the little spin. I like the spin. The twirl. He's like the Michael Scott. Yeah, they fixed the skin. Channel diff. They fixed the skin. I spoke about this. Yeah, it was 70,000 views on that video. I like it. I like it. Yeah, I like it. Oh, there's a little tiny ripple in space here. That's nice. I like that. What are you doing, boy? He's sort of... I don't know, man. You know, I understand that he wants to ult me. But, come on. I'm not gonna let you do that easily. Yeah, they fixed the skin. And Jordan, it's interesting. Oh, what you doing? No. Kinda, you know, I have to be real careful before I do this. I think I have to go back. I wonder, do I TP somewhere to get the boots? Because that's a new thing, you know. You TP. Okay, I'm gonna waste my TP, but what did he? Oh, what was this? I'm so... Okay. I have to learn that they can... Oh, there it is. There's the mechanic that I was whining about in my last video. that Yorick is nerfed more than other champions. Okay. 100 IQ cannon minion. Do you mean his TP, that he lost some health? Am I safe? You know, I'm gonna say it, my friends. I think I'm safe. Okay, it's fine. How many do we need? We need one more. You know, the boots are very nice. They're very interesting. But I wonder how much of a bait it is. Yeah, I use Coffee as a donation platform because it's way... they have less... Well, they don't have fees. That's it. There's only the PayPal fee, which is kind of small. Yeah, I wonder how much of a bait are the boots. Because they do cost gold. They do cost gold. And it's... Obviously, this is very good, but it's... I feel like right now, what I've noticed is that everybody's big time zoned in on getting those... oh, this guy didn't let me be the gardener. Tony Gardner. Everybody's zoned in on getting those feats of strength. And it's not that big of a... I've lost... I've had games where, you know, we have the boots, but it doesn't really matter. She does benefit from the boots. She does, Cassiopeia. She has some changes there. She done by? I think he mad that I'm building health. I'm building the Satan rig build. And again, you might be thinking, going back to the good old days where I didn't build health at all, and say, oh, you know, you're building health. You're the Satan. You're the Satan, Pokrik. You have broken the commandments. But you have to remember that health, it gives health to children. Which means that if you leave them to push a lane, there's higher probability that they won't die and they will take a tower. So it is all for the kids, you know. The father might become the devil because of the kids. Gardener. Gardener. Do we have it or not? Mr. Gardener. Okay, I'm gonna be farming the sea life, which is the crab. And then I'm gonna be farming the... Lysandra just died. I wonder... Okay, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. I have grubs. I think just because I'm Yorick, we might do it. How smart was that ult from him? No, not enough. I'm still Yorick. Or is it? Boom. How much IQ was that roam there? Yorick is, I think, the only champion who can do this when you have two minions here. And I still got it. Hello, Giga Child. Hello, my friend. I've been reading your comments. I almost always remember how you came to be when I read your comments on the videos. Meaning that I remember I guess you changed your okay, can I get this? Am I gonna die? I might die, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try anyway. Oh, no. Why am I using my exhaust? I'm Why am I using my exhaust when he's, you know, he's already there? Oh, by the way, bugs again. So this thing reduces the cooldown of your summoner spells, right? But if you see, it says 218.18, right? But when I'm gonna upgrade them to the other boots, it's gonna reduce only 0.1%, so that's just a bug. And if I remember to show it, I'm gonna show it to you. Yeah. Giga Child, what you doing, boy? being the Santa Claus. Thank you. Thank you very much. Was gifted membership by Giga Child. That's a true Giga Child. That's a true Giga Child. You could almost look at your when I look at the chat now. Okay. It almost seems like you, okay, you are the father of all who were given the Christmas gift. Okay. What you doing? Does he have ult again? I'm a little too scared here. Damn. I didn't know that that's gonna happen. I didn't know that that's gonna happen. Okay. Where do I go? Where do I smash tower? I think I just run to lane. Nothing special here. YouTube actually invited me to some kind of member section training. Membership training. So I would better foster the community of members. I don't know, YouTube, just lower the price of that, because come on, you know, YouTube is getting a lot from donations on YouTube especially. Okay. There he is. I think I can easily go back. Really? I think he mad. I think he mad because I gave my my team the boots by doing the 500 IQ roam. You know, other champions roam for kills, for plays. Yorick roams for towers. Yorick roams for towers. I think that's an underutilized, underused strategy to roam for towers. But it's gonna be utilized more and more now. I wonder if I can get that bottom tower. What do you think? No, there's Ezreal. Only if Ezreal dies. Where are you? Where is he hiding? There he is. I did smell him there. By the way, this is so rare to see this type of Otacon. Otacon, is he? Yeah. It's like 9 times out of 10, it's the other one. I don't think I've ever actually had the one that's this one. I've never felt the sort of the respawning that happens. What is he doing? That Mordekaiser really, you know, really not getting not getting the... Okay, all of them are there. That's interesting. This is what I said about being hyper focused on the new objectives. If they get it, it's oh, you know, thank you for your service, maiden. Thank you for your service. I hope that they don't fight for too long, because it's not worth. It really isn't. It really isn't. Okay. Katarina doing the Lord's work, but getting pinged. Oh, he got it. Damn. The one thing I'm sad about them getting it is that there are these rose petals. There are these rose petals that appear. Hello, Two-Story. Hello, my friend. Happy New Year to you too. You're not taking Raptors. Yeah, I just wanted to go back. Maybe I should have, I don't know. Maybe I should have. Okay. I can walk around in this jungle while Mordekaiser pushes. I can walk around a little bit. Oh, damn. Didn't notice. I didn't notice that he was doing this. I didn't notice he was doing this. I should have. Yeah, I should have. I should have interrupted that with my E, with my W. I mean, because interrupting that with W is so. It's one of the most satisfying things about Yorick gameplay. Okay. I've noticed that the surrender button is higher than it used to be. You know what? He's playing with his life because he has that rebirth. Yeah, see, we have the boots, but it seems like our team's mental is just gone. It's just gone. Once in a while, when my filter sort of goes off, you know, it goes from on to off. Okay, I hear the pings, and it seems like they ping on cooldown. Okay. It seems you're being rotated on. Oh, Poppy, I didn't. You know, she thinks... It's so funny to me sometimes. She thinks that it's going to make me mad. But honestly, you know, come on. You know, do what you want to do. If you want to int, obviously that's... that's not good when it happens on your team. But, you know, it happens on the enemy team as well. So I just take that as a sort of a random occurrence that I just, you know, it's going to happen on the enemy team too. I think one of the funniest things ever that happens, I had this game. I had this game where I think it was Xin Zhao, and I took the crab. No. You know what happened? He was already mad at me for playing Yorick mid, and I took the Herald. We were doing the Herald, and I was the one who picked up the, you know, the active use, that little pink blob. And he used his ult immediately. Okay, I have to be careful. He used his ult immediately as a sort of, I guess, as a pain to me. But from my perspective, it's like, it's your ability. You're weaker now. So what are you doing? And that's always very, very funny to me. I think I saw Solo Renekton only do that. I think he oh, careful. I think he TP'd to bot lane and something happened that they didn't achieve anything. And the guy pinged him for taking his wave. And he was mad and he flashed in place. And I was thinking, who are you? Who are you trying to hurt? You're only hurting yourself. Did you retaliate by shaking your shovel in the air? I don't think I did, but I should. I don't think I did, but I should. Okay. I wonder if I can farm this little... No. No, I cannot. Do they fight? If they fight, I get this. And I'm gonna thank them for the service that they provided. Okay, he's out. Damn, the team mental is going down fast. Okay. Thank you for Kata and Yorick losing the game. First of all, I'm not losing the game. I guess I am because I don't have this 10 CS per minute. But second of all, what did I do? I think I did it. I gave us the boots, you know. Take the boots, my friend. Ah, I might die. He's way too strong now. Yeah. He has been fed. Let me show you the bug. Seeing as that is the only productive thing I can do now. 218. Boom. Nerfed. 239. What's going on here, Riot? What's going on there, Riot? It's almost like... It's almost as if I don't want to upgrade them because it nerfs the Summoner Spell Haste thing. Right? Yeah. Mordekaiser has really... He did ride the wave of the... You know, my team's mental breakdown, and he's now 2 levels ahead of me. Even though I personally felt like, hey, you know, I didn't, you know, I had a good early game. I really did. I really did. I really need to get to that level 18 as quickly as possible. Preferably with some CS advantages. I have to wait for her to use the ability. Okay, it's fine. Is she gonna come here or not? Okay, Crab, what are you doing? Why are you sliding under there? Did you see how he slid out? I don't think that's fair. Okay. Now this is a classic game. Oh, this is a game where there's a very good potential to do a last hit on the Nexus when they don't expect it. Because I do have TP. I do have TP. Boom. Okay. Where do I go? The map is kind of dangerous right now, so I can't really move around too much. I can farm this guy. No, he actually... He fought this in such a way that I didn't get the cannon. Because Maiden is not going to target the cannon anymore. Okay. I still have 1 minute, no, 1.5 minutes until my TP, so... If they die, in the middle right now. There's nothing I can do. We'll lose. I guess I can go back and protect the Nexus, but I'm not gonna do it. And, you know, it's not gonna work. I guess I should do it just because it would show, you know, it would show that I'm trying, but I don't think it's okay. I don't think it's gonna work. I mean, okay, how strong is this Kane? Kane is actually very, very strong against health. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have time. I think he knows. I think he knows I'm here, yeah. He's smart. He's smart. Oh, he TP. He's smart or he TP? Or both? Sad. You know, itty bitty dee. Nexus blow up. Yorick sad. Didn't get to 10 CS per minute. Yeah. Yeah, the TP is still bad. I witnessed the bug of Maiden not showing up with yourself exactly in this game. I witnessed the exact bug. I'm just gonna go through some messages. Oh, Emil Borisov, thank you for the 5 BGN. I have to find out what is BGN. Bulgarian Lev or leave. How does it feel to have the greatest intro on YouTube? It feels good. It's also the oldest intro on YouTube. I was playing Yorick earlier and got surprised when I summoned Maiden and it only raised 2 ghouls. No, it's always been. Rank 1 it's 2, rank 2 it's 3, and 4 is rank 3. Four is rank 3. What are your goals for this new year? My goals are to finish the game. That's my main goal. To finish the game I'm working on. Not a web game, it's gonna be a game that's sold on Steam. I'm pretty sure my role is mid. You know. Yeah, I'm kind of a game dev. It's just that I'm not, you know, I'm the classic, you know, learned, you know, not really professional. Classic like that, in that sense. But I guess I don't really see myself as game dev. I'm still more of a video sort of producer, not producer, but creator. Game development has just become a little bit more accessible to people who don't really know how to program that well. So I see it's possible. Yeah, I will have a page. I'm gonna try to make a page until April. Until April. Do you do animations? Yeah. That's how I started my YouTube journey. I need to dive into Unreal. Life has been getting in the way. Unreal Engine is very, very, very good. It is super tough to understand it. I don't know what's going on. Is it just me or is it really complicated? But when you sort of go through what's going on there and how those actors work and how scripts are sort of attached to them, then it sort of starts making sense. You think, oh, okay, it's just a script. Oh, there's nothing special about this. There's nothing special about this. It's just a script, you know, stuff like that. But at first it seems like, whoa, what's going on here, you know? And especially if you don't come from a sort of a 3D background, and if you see a mesh, if you see triangles and you read the word UV, UV0, UV1, you know, material this, diffuse that, stuff like that, then it's gonna be, you know, you're gonna blow up your computer if you see that. But yeah, I've been in this field for a long time, so and even for me, you know, being in this field for a long time, I still find it very, very sometimes overwhelming. Would you help me with what? You never start a sentence, you know, you never ask for help in this way. You have to, because a person can't answer you if they don't know what they are being asked. Getting your cloth animation short slightly. Yeah, the cloth animations are not from Unreal Engine, but I can tell you a secret. I'm gonna move to Unreal Engine, and I'm gonna start doing them from Unreal Engine. And yeah, you know, I'm just kind of jumping on the trend about the cloth animations. I saw them, and I thought, why not? You know, I can do them too. I can try to have a sort of my take on them. And yeah. But my goal is to start doing them in Unreal Engine. It's just in Cinema 4D, it's obviously much, much, much easier to do them than in Unreal Engine. TikTok is getting banned in the United States. Does that mean people are gonna watch shorts more? I hope. I think YouTube is banned in China. Has been banned in China for a long time, so... So it's kind of fair to retaliate, right? It is kind of cringe to ban stuff, especially that's information stuff that can't harm anybody. But it does make sense to ban it if the other country is banning your stuff. I think Billy is the stream site of choice over there. I heard that if you make shorts on YouTube, using English language is the best for algorithm. Then it's Spanish and then it's Chinese. Even though it's banned in China. Oh no, what is he doing? He's actually... He actually wanted to make my wave push. No. Not gonna happen. What is he... Which ability does he have? Does he have the slow ability or... Yeah, he has the slow. I never want to pay attention to the bleed, but I guess you should, playing against Darius. I really don't want to pay attention to it. Oh, he did use his ghost. Okay. By the way, yeah, we had boots last match, but our team was so big mad that we still lost. Darius. Darius. You're in trouble. I think Darius is in trouble. I think Kha'Zix needs to pick him out of the crib. I think it's unlikely that he beats me now. I think it's just very unlikely. The way the lane is set up right now. Okay, he beat me because he farmed. What you doing, boy? Oh, actually, no, he survives. Damn, I thought that the ghouls are gonna jump and he's gonna die. Okay, I'll take this. Unfortunately, I can't push fast enough. Ah. Maybe I win this? I don't know. He probably has some abilities, so... yeah. At least he used flash. But this is big time bad for me, given the way he froze this. Big bad. Yeah, and it didn't have mana. It was very, very close. If I had... well, how much was it? Like 3 or 4 mana? Is that text-to-speech with the Indian accent you use able to speak in Spanish? I actually don't know. It's the coffee default one. It's not something that I've, you know, created. By the way, can I ask you, my friends, something? Is there a sound effects AI? I know that there is one, but I'm wondering, is anyone using it kind of professionally? Because I would be very interested in something like that. I know one service which is very good, but I'm wondering maybe there's a sound engineer or somebody who can, you know, give their their opinion on that. Lucky Darius, you know, he survived and then he got a gank. But I think I'm still on the right track. I'm still on the track to win this. Yeah, they did fix the issue with the skin. He's recalling correctly now. So, channel diff. Darius is wasting time here while they're doing the grubs. That's what I think. Maybe he couldn't have done anything, I don't know. I'm gonna pretend I'm scared of him so that he thinks I can't all in. But I actually can, he just doesn't know it yet. Look at how little damage he did. Yeah. And he had what I like to... Yeah, I was actually thinking about the ignite. I thought, do I need to ignite? And I thought, nah, he does have flash. He doesn't have flash. And he used the horror, what would you call it? You know when they use ghost, but they still just stand in place? That's what he did. Horror ghost. The ghost from Scream, the movie. No, I can't go back. Should have done it faster. Is Iron Elo... By the way, I still don't know. Is Iron Elo real? Or is Bronze the lowest one? Are you an actual person who's trying to climb there? Because that's you are one of the rare ones. I am very, very also convinced that Iron is indeed filled, as Brax said, with trolls, bots, and smurfs. What you doing, boy? What are you doing, boy? Now I will use Ignite. Nah, he does have flash. Well, I could actually stay and get the First Blood Tower. Give my team those boots again. No, don't do that. Don't do that, Mr. Darius. Look me up is my account name. Am I gonna see there anything interesting? Or is it gonna be just a match history? Just a general match history. I feel like it's just gonna be a match history. I don't know, in Iron it's so, you know... I think just farm. Yeah. Don't even think about your team, you know? I would, as I've said before, if you go higher in rank, maybe you go to Grandmaster Challenger, maybe you can start listening to your team and thinking, okay, maybe I can give up some CS here and there because my team is so, you know, they probably won't give up, they probably won't troll you, they probably won't be mad that you're playing Yorick, you know, stuff like that. You're going to have sort of the fabric of your team's mental is going to be together, held together. But in Iron especially, if someone's typing there, you know, my hands are tied, you know. If people are typing there, if you are typing there, quit that immediately. Quit that immediately. Okay. I really like gathering these bloody petals. I really like gathering those. Darius. Careful. Again, he just doesn't know it yet. But he's in danger. The only way he's not in danger if Kha'Zix is in the bushes. And he might be in the bushes, so I better not. I better not push my luck with this guy. So who's mid? It's Yapper mid. No, I think Darius is the one we need to dive here. On the cannon wave we should dive. Let's see if I have the time to go around here and proxy a little. Just a little. Just do a little of a proxy. Oh, there he is. I can do it. There. Okay. Yorick is one of the best proxiers because look at this. These guys are going to clean up the wave. Unfortunately, there's nothing for me to do in the jungle, so... This is actually not worth because he got the petal. Damn, unlucky random generation from the... Unlucky random generation. Riot, what are you doing? Oh no, it's not unlucky, it's on my side. Gardener. Riot, when Yorick Gardener, or... I gave you two choices, Riot. Either Gardener Yorick with a rake, or what's it called? Thresh has a janitor skin. It's either called janitor or some kind of service worker. Yeah. No cookie jar, that's exactly right. How low is she? She's pretty low. She's pretty low, so I could maybe... You know, I'm gonna proxy this wave, and yeah, Kha'Zix isn't here, so I can easily do that. And then I'm gonna go mid, and hopefully Irelia is gonna have softened her up, so that I can... There it is, there it is, there's the first blood tower. Okay, I don't even have to go here anymore. Actually I do, because it's still gold, right? Look at how good Yorick proxies. These guys just finish up the wave as I'm moving. I'm already out. Oh no, there's... What is going on? Okay, unlucky. Unlucky, unlucky, unlucky. No, it wasn't unlucky. It was lack of skill by me. I feel pretty serene this match. I feel like I'm just farming and farming and farming, and life is okay. I'm just farming and farming and farming. Boom. Big Dig Beach, Yorick. Big Dig Beach, Yorick. Okay. I previously knew about the Big Dig, but the beach Yorick actually makes a lot of sense on the Big Dig because he would have a kind of a beach shovel, right? He would have kind of a beach shovel. I'm gonna leave this guy. I'm not gonna push my luck there. Really hope he's not gonna interrupt me. Okay, it's fine. He is not. Yeah, again, I don't even want to finish the boots right now. Completely honestly, Riot? Riot. Why doesn't it work on the summoner spells? Serpokric proxies I've never seen before. Yeah, you know, they have... It has the bounties, what are they called? The feats of strength. They have taken a toll on my mental health, and I have started thinking about roaming... But it's still good roaming. It's roaming for towers. And proxying obviously allows you to roam for towers very, very well if you do that in top lane. So you might start seeing me on my channel doing these proxies more. Yeah. By the way, I recently discovered sort of, well, I had a thought that, you know the singed surfer skin? And I realized, hey, he's catching waves. You know, running around and proxying, catching waves. And I thought, is that common knowledge or is that kind of secret 200 IQ design by the developers, which nobody caught on to? Where's Kha'Zix? Darius showed me that that Kha'Zix is not near. Which one of the boots should I get? Because I'm not gonna get these until they get fixed. The same as this skin. I didn't use it before they fixed it. Now they fixed it. Channel diff. I'm gonna continue saying channel diff until... Actually, yeah, there's no future mark when I'm gonna stop that. Probably when I get tired. of it. Okay, he used his... Okay. He used his, flash. Lucidity boots are bugged. The summoner spell cooldown is bugged. It gives you 0.1% instead of 10%. And again, what's funny is that the normal boots are not bugged, but the upgraded boots are bugged. Yeah. Why is the map bugged? It shows a green thing here. The farmer sees a green rectangle, he go. And when there's nothing there, farmer got tricked. So, Riot, what you doing? Why you tricking the farmer? What other boots would be good? Probably the armor ones, simply because they have a fed jungler. Jungler. Probably those. What are you doing? I don't want to go there because I don't know if I win 1v1 straight up when she smashes. When she smashes that gaze into me. Oh, these are big time. These are very juicy. These give you 3. Gardener. 3 each. Tony Gardner. And I think Yorick actually works very well with farming these petals because he can do stuff like, you know, sending down Maiden down a lane, and then, you know, he himself goes to farm some petals. So he might not only be a farmer anymore, he might become a gardener. Yeah, they fixed the skin. They fixed the skin. And it wasn't even in the bug report. I wonder if it wasn't in the bug report because it was a silent fix. I should ask Jordan that. He's probably not going to want to answer. Or was it not in the bug report because it was too small? Yeah, they did fix it. That's beautiful. Actually, you know what? She's going to blast me in the face, but I don't care. No, I do care, actually. I do care. Since the cucaracha is in the jungle. Damn, cucaracha fed. Any Spanish, any Mexican people in the chat? I want to ask you something about cucarachas. I know that cucaracha is a sort of is a, you know, is a theme, you know, it's featured in songs. It's you know, it's a sort of it's a thing. I know it's a thing everywhere, but it's sort of, yeah, there's a song about it, stuff like that. And my question is cucaracha, I know it means cockroach, yeah. Is it viewed as a derogatory thing? You know how in Saul, Better Call Saul, Lalo called him a cucaracha, and he said he survives, and on surface, obviously, it seems like, oh, you know, he's making a compliment because, yeah, he survives. Oh, father coming out of the toilet. Father coming out of the toilet. Oh, damn it, I almost died. What is that? What is that champion? Not at all. I forgot my phrasing of the question. Does that mean that not at all as a derogatory thing, or is that meant as a derogatory thing when you call someone a cucaracha? Cucaracha. we are getting all the petals. That's the only thing I like about this guy, because he spawns a lot of petals, like 20 or something. Cucaracha, it's not a common insult. So when Lalo called Saul a cucaracha, is that like a soft insult, or does he really mean like a strong, you know? Like in Latvia we have this oak tree, and that's you know, oak tree is a symbol of strength. And you know, if you call someone, if you say a man is like an oak tree, it's a, you know, it's like a bam, you know, it's the opposite of an insult. So I'm wondering if someone says a backhanded compliment, yeah, that's sad. It's not pleasant to call someone a cucaracha. Okay. That, you know, that's unfortunately, it was my guess that that's not a compliment, but well, obviously it's a bug, right? Low life form. Darius, I'm gonna get that tower. What are you doing? Where are you? Even if he comes here, I think I still get it. No, he's too fast. Whew. I think he got sped up by those drugs. He smelled a little too many of those spores from those plants. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me show you. Okay, I can't show it to you because he joined a team fight, so I have to show something for it. And what I'm gonna show for it is the tower, obviously. I'm not gonna trigger my demolish on it because I wanna save it for this one, just so it's faster, less dangerous. Oh, I don't even need to stay. Boom. Yeah, Lux. Keep pinging that, because that's a good use of the question mark, by the way. I'm gonna release Maiden mid. I know it's bad, but it's just gonna keep Cassiopeia busy while these guys fight for the dragon. That's actually a good decision. It's actually a good decision. If they win that fight, it's on Maiden. 100% on Maiden. Look at that. Now she's gonna come here. I don't need to even be here, I think. Poppies. Yeah, Darius was high on his own supply. Not on his own supply, but on the poppy supply. I keep getting tricked by those green. Oh, and now... Yeah, they want to report her. They want to report her, but she was dealing with Maiden. Oh, Mantas, I knew that you're from Lithuania. I knew it. Juicy Pussy. The enemy had Juicy Pussy. In Russia, there's a rapper, I don't remember her name, but she had a song about Juicy Pussy, so... Look at how much damage she does. Cassiopeia is a strong champion. How you remember? You mean, how do I know that you are from Lithuania? Because Mantas is a word, you know. I'm in Latvia. I live in Latvia, maybe you don't know. You know, I guess my question wasn't really about whether or not a cucaracha is an insult. I understand when you call someone that is an insult, but I guess my question more is about how do, in that region of the world, when they see a cucaracha, do they view him as a sort of really a low thing, you know, to be squashed and disgusting, or do they see it as something that's you know how sometimes cultures have these stories about stuff, and they have these mythical things, so So they don't view, for example, ladybugs. They have this, around them they have this mythical, not mythical, but they have this kind of a good story around them. So you don't really view them as disgusting, as you know, as bad. So I'm wondering if cucaracha is something, you know, there's something like that. They are cool. The older I get, the cooler I think. Decline. Boom. The cooler I think are animals. Cockroaches are usually hated universally, but they survive. Imagine how it is to survive. Well, you don't have to imagine that. It's a dumb question. But imagine how it is to survive everywhere, you know? You know what? Let me test ChatGPT here. If I can do it real quick. Let's see. So in League of Legends, which champion is a cucaracha?
In League of Legends, La Cucaracha is a nickname sometimes used for Kha'Zix. This is due to his insect-like appearance and ability to evolve similar to how a cockroach adapts.
Nice, nice, nice.
Glad you like that. Anything else you'd like to know?
Yeah, which one is the fat magician? Last time I asked you, you didn't know, but now you have become more intelligent, so now maybe you will know.
In League of Legends, the champion known as the Fat Magician is often considered to be Gragas. He's a large, jovial character who uses magic and brews, fitting the nickname well.
Okay. Now, the Hand of Noxus, who is that, you know?
Yes, the Hand of Noxus refers to Darius. He's a powerful warrior and a prominent figure in the Noxian army.
So if you saw Darius fight Trundle, who would win?
It would be a tough matchup. Darius has strong burst damage and bleed effects, while Trundle...
No. I don't mean in-game. I mean, given their lore, who would win, do you think?
Ah, got it. In terms of lore, Darius, as the Hand of Noxus, is a relentless warrior and tactician, while Trundle is a cunning troll king. Darius' sheer strength and experience might give him the edge, but Trundle's resourcefulness could make it a close fight.
How would the first fight scene look like if you were design a script for a movie?
It'd be epic. Imagine a dark, stormy battlefield. Darius, in his crimson armor, charges forward with his axe, eyes burning with determination. Trundle, wielding his massive club, laughs mockingly, icy winds swirling around him. They clash with a thunderous impact, each blow shaking the ground. It's a brutal, intense fight full of raw power and strategic maneuvers.
No. Just, you know, I'm looking more for just in what happens in the fight.
Got it. Darius would likely open with the powerful swing of his axe, aiming to overpower Trundle quickly. Trundle would dodge and counter by summoning pillars of ice to disrupt Darius' movements, then use his clef to strike back. They'd exchange blows, with Darius relying on brute strength and Trundle using cunning and terrain manipulation. It'd be a fierce back-and-forth battle.
Okay, and what if Gragas suddenly ganks the Fat Magician?
That would be quite the twist. Gragas would likely crash into the scene, using his barrel roll to disrupt the fight. His arrival would add chaos, as he could use his explosive cask to knock both fighters around, creating openings or even turning the tide of the battle. It'd be an unpredictable, wild brawl from there.
Isn't Trundle like 5 meters in the lore?
Trundle is indeed large, but not quite 5 meters. He's depicted as a towering troll, significantly larger than an average human, but exact measurements aren't specified. His size does give him a
Somebody in
formidable
my
presence,
chat
though.
asks, what if they kiss mid-fight?
That would definitely be unexpected and would catch everyone off guard. It'd make for a humorous and surprising twist in the battle, that's for sure.
So if you had to guess who would kiss whom, would it be Gragas Trundle? Okay.
That's quite the scenario. It's a funny thought, but I don't think any of them will be kissing mid-fight.
Okay,
It's all
let's
in good
stop
fun,
it.
though.
Let's stop this. Let's blame the chat for this.
No worries. It's all in good fun. If you have any other questions or something else you'd like to chat about, just let me know.
Yeah, that quickly got out of hand. I was just, you know... I was just reading the comments and it, yeah, it got out of hand. Oh, missed absorb. By the way, somebody, you know what somebody wrote in the comments? Probably most of you didn't read it because, well, it was a comment on YouTube and most of you don't go through my comments. Although some of you might do that. And a person said, they wrote a comment, a long comment about the fact that they met Mist Absorber. And they asked him, does he know about my channel? And he said no. And he apparently asked, did I do well in those games? And unfortunately, the person had to break him the bad news that that no, he did not. And okay, that he did not, and he was kind of sad. And I think he watched the videos. I think he watched the videos, and I hope he sees himself as the legend that he is, and not as a sort of you know, as an embarrassing thing. It's just that it just so happened that I won both games against him. It doesn't mean... Oh, actually, no, he won the last one. He did win the last one. What are you doing, boy? Am I going to lose this or not? I actually might. Okay. Have to be very careful because he's going to use his... Oh, no, he used it already. Okay. I can stay. I can stay now. So yeah, that's funny, you know. To me, that's one of the most beautiful things about my channel, when stuff like that happens. And I think, does anyone remember Bogna Liga? My brother says that that was Vagar, but I remember him as a Corki. So... I'm worried that he's right. Wow, that's a lot of damage he's dishing out here. I think he might last hit me with that. He's really not absorbing as much mist as Mist Absorber did. Oh, Ivern. Very, very unfair of you to do this. Not liking the ChatGPT story. It seems like it's not invested. Yeah, true. Obviously, I was trying to, you know, see his take on the same battle that they did in the new Noxus cinematic. But it doesn't take huge risks. Yeah, it doesn't take huge risks. I was invested in his story, though. I should ask him, does he know who's the Mist Absorber? Yeah. I think it's I think it starts to look like the first tower. I think it's close for us to get the first tower now. I think I don't even need to big time finish this. He has no idea he's a meme. I really hope that he doesn't see that as a again as a sort of a shameful thing, because yeah, it was just such a funny coincidence. There is no hate meant by it. Just such a funny coincidence. It would be funny to do an interview with him, a tiny podcast where he would explain why is he named that way, and maybe there would be some kind of a twist there. For example, I don't know, his surname is Mist, or you know. Your videos are full of wisdom, like how we don't pay taxes for roads. Well, we do. Do you mean how we shouldn't? Oh, is your question about the human model, the thing you... Did I miss? I seem to remember you asked me if I can help you with animation. Is this the thing you need help with? Oh, we pay taxes to stay out of jail. Yeah, I heard that somewhere. I heard that somewhere. Because obviously a lot of people pay taxes because they believe in them. But the vast majority, and I think the... Oh, what is the hand doing here? He mad. Cirvis, okay, let me tell you something. This is a Latvian guy. And you know what Cirvis... Okay, this is so funny. You're gonna enjoy this. Cirvis means axe. But in Latvian language, Cirvis also means a dumb person. So his name is axe.lv. So it's very fitting that he's feeding. And did you see the animation that he did with his axe just now? Super fitting. Hopefully I can catch him, because if he's feeding, then he's feeding, right? He might give me the first tower now. I forgot my train of thought about taxes. But I feel like, yeah, a lot of people, if they had the choice, they just wouldn't. They just simply wouldn't if they had the choice. So in that sense, it is very, very true that no, you do not pay for the roads. Oh no, they are gonna gank me. Can I get this guy? No. That's unfortunate. That's just sad. Is it possible to use random human model, rig it, make 3D idle animations? 3 idle animations alongside extra. Wow, you are you are asking like a big question right now, because yes, it's possible, but yes, it's possible, but do you do you have a project started, or is it that's a big question, because doing that is a project. I have to do it due Tuesday. Do you are you a student of animation or something? Is this the last moment assignment? Oh no. This guy. Did he use his R already? Because if he didn't... Oh, very good. What do you do, Ivern? There's no way you win this one. Come on, boy. Oh, that's why he did it. I see it. He's out. Look at that fabulous little Tarek icon over there. The perfect ending to a fight. What you doing? Morgana, don't do it. Don't do it! Damn. I guess you can look into the Unreal Engine metahumans because they have the thing you're talking about. You might be able to do it that way because they have these rigs and they have all of the stuff already set up. The only thing you need to do is you probably need to make that, you know, you can, there are some tutorials on YouTube on how to use your pictures to make the metahuman look like you. Yeah. I have to say something to you. To the guy, you know. Kas notiek? Ne. Cirvi, kas notiek? He's Latvian, he's gonna answer me something. He's typing. Latvian diff. Latvian diff. Oh no. Oh no, Latvian diff. He said, nothing, I'm just inting games. Well, clearly. Clearly. What the F? That was a true Latvian diff, yeah. It's probably not his fault, you know. He probably had a terrible early game, and then he started dying more and more. He says that I can check his account, that he's, every game he's inting. He probably, I'm guessing his account has a good win rate, and he knows that, so that's why he says that, because I don't believe he's inting. I think that's just a strategy to, I don't even know what to achieve, but yeah. Father speak mother tongue. Yeah. Vari accountu pačekot, es katru game un baroju pretinieks for fun. Yeah. That's what he said. Hidden diff. Father hide. Father hide. Okay. If you want a tax to pay for roads, the best way to set it up is before the road is built. You take the value from land where the road will be built. It's very hard to wrap my mind around concepts like that during a game. Sorry. If I have thought about a concept before, I'm gonna have an easy time because I already, well, I have thought about it before, but what you doing, boy? What are you doing, boy? He's giving me some entertainment. You said before that roads make the land more expensive, and that's funny. That's true. That's true. He says that, okay, he actually lowered his value in my eyes. He lost a little bit of respect here because he said that he could easily win the game. He's just relaxing right now. Come on, what are you doing, boy? Why are you relaxing? Just play not ranked if you're relaxing. Oh, you want to pay someone to do that. Unfortunately, right now I'm really busy. Big busy. So, I have a lot of projects. He wants to say something to me. Should I do it? You're not gonna even be... You're not even gonna understand what he's saying there. So I'm gonna make an exception. If he flames, I again have something for him. I will have something for him. No, he's not flaming me. He just wants duo. I feel bad unfriending people. I always say nothing personal, I just unfriend everybody. Otherwise, people type to me during games and stuff. We got a subscriber. We got a subscriber. It's Latvian. Latvian language. I have a lot of coding to do on our small group project that we need to present Thursday. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's going to be hard. I don't know if you can do it. Maybe you can do it through the metahumans. You know, you're definitely going to have to make some, use some pre-made stuff, you know? Damn, that was cold. Come on, it wasn't cold. There's no way. There's no other way. It's always cold. When you're streaming, I used to do this thing where I would very early, I would accept all of the friend requests. You know, I would chat with people, and it was okay. But the part that's not okay is because when you do that, everybody expects you a certain level of response from you, and when they get too much, when people get too much, you literally can't do that. You literally don't have time to do that. So there's going to be more coldness in that sense when you can't respond to them. So early on I decided to just not take any requests, so that everybody has the equal level of let's say 0 degrees. It's not -5 degrees, it's like 0 degrees cold. Right now this was -5, you know.
New donation from Titus. If you capture the value the road will give to the land, then the land value goes up and the money to pay for the road comes out of the economic value the road is adding.
How much would you reckon the assignment would cost? I've no idea. I've no idea. $100? $200? That's just my random guess. No idea. Donation from Titus. If you capture the value the road will give to the land, how can you capture that? You know, you have to have a pretty good estimation, right? Okay, I get what you're saying. You're saying that's a way to pay for the road, right? Let me tell you something that I remember learning some time ago. You know, let's say you buy a forest, and that forest has a value, and the common wisdom and the common knowledge of people and the common sort of the main if you ask 9 times out of 10, people are going to say that if you buy a forest and you're greedy with it, you're going to destroy the environment. You know, that's the classic thing. You're going to, take the trees down and stuff like that. But I don't remember where I heard this, but the person made the argument that actually if you're very, very greedy, it's actually going to be best for the land. Because if you're greedy, it means that you want your land to be high value. And land which has trees on it is high value if you value trees. And if you cut them down, you lower the value of your land. And the same is true if you, for example, have a pond. And people usually say, oh, if you are greedy, you are going to pollute the pond, destroy the environment. And again, the same thing is true there. If you are actually greedy, if you actually want your land to have higher value, you will take care of it, thus, making the value go higher. But if you are not sufficiently greedy, which sounds funny, if you're like, short-term dumb, let's say, you're just going to destroy the pond and the land is not going to have value. No, I did not win the first game against Mordekaiser. Sorry to say. I don't even suggest you rewind the video. Interesting. Announced that the road will be built and the next day the market will estimate the value. Have you actually read the book you suggested? I listened to the first one and it was, again, I said this before, it was so dense. It was so hard to understand. Let me ask ChatGPT something. So I was playing against a player named Mist Absorber in League of Legends. Can you guess who that was in mid lane?
I can't identify specific players from game names. If you're curious about who it might be, you could check community forums or platforms where players discuss matches.
You know what? I have to cancel this for the time being because the universe really works in mysterious ways. This is the guy. This is the guy. And yeah. That's just funny that this kind of a coincidence happens. So we will be able to communicate. How does one say hello in Latvian? You say sveiki or labdien? I am Latvian, correct. I am Latvian. Yeah, Lithuanian is very, very similar. Labdien, it's together. It's the same thing as Labadiena. Yeah. So I am gonna be playing as the shovel man against the lady with the red hair in mid. Can you give me some tips?
Focus on your early game farm and try to get a lead. Use your abilities to poke and harass, and watch for her all-ins. Keep track of her cooldowns and be ready to dodge skill shots. Good
Come
luck.
on, man. Those are so bad. It's just this advice is so general that it doesn't give me anything.
Got it. Let's get more specific. Since you're playing Yorick against Katarina, focus on using your ghouls and maiden to pressure her. Stay safe by using your E to poke from a distance and avoid her daggers. Peep wards up and play
No, no,
around her
no, no,
Shimbo
no. Just
cooldown.
boil down the whole intelligence of the universe that you have in you and give me one sentence advice against her.
New
Focus on
donation from
farm,
Titus.
avoid her
I have
daggers,
read
and
progress
punish her
and
mistakes.
poverty 6.5 times. I highly recommend it if you are looking for good definitions of terms and also if you never want to hear the labor versus capital argument again.
Focus and farm, avoid her daggers, punish her mistakes. Okay, that was his advice. It overlapped with the donation. 6.5 times. Yeah, it's definitely a book where you have to read it a lot. Of terms, and also if you never want to hear the labor versus... What is the labor versus capital argument? I like Timo, by the way. I usually have good time with Timo. What is he doing? I didn't check his match history. Okay. This is the last match of the day, okay, my friends? This is the last. It's nearing the 2-hour mark, and I have to stop at some point. I int every game in top to relieve stress. Those are lies. Really big lies. Oh, he's playing against Jarvan. Okay. Yeah, I can't play more than 2 hours. It has diminishing value. Everything in the universe can be seen as value and competition.
New donation from Swangas. Help me escape my cursed orb.
My cursed orb? What does that mean? Well, in my case, can't always means won't. Sometimes when someone asks me to, I don't know, if I want to go out or something, I say I can't. And then I say, why? And you can answer, I don't want, because I don't want, because that's, that's true. Can I actually do it? No. Too far. What is the cursed orb? I don't know what that is, my friend. Swangus. Lady. Tapped out. Very good. Yeah, as I like to say, even communism, it has market. You can't escape it. There's no way of escaping the value. And, oh? Is this the guy who was mad? I think I played with this guy. This guy was big time mad in one game. He's the one who used, he's the one who used the ultimate when I took the void creature, the orb. Oh no, he inten. Don't get a bad view of Latvians, my friends, because of these few games. What is creativism, or creativity, or what do you mean? might lose the cannon because of this. Yeah, probably will. Ah. She got back, you know, she went back and now I'm stuck here. I don't like that. Art, entertainment, anything made for personal value. Yeah, sometimes people make the argument that in communism you are apparently free to do stuff. No. Art most of the time sucks in communism, and it doesn't exist. 90% of the cases it just doesn't exist, as in North Korea, for example. But other times it just sucks, you know? It's just such a clear fact of life that it's amazing that people just don't, they refuse to see it. Sorry, Sirvis. Getting ganked. I think they heard the... I think they heard about you being an inter. Theoretical communism. It's not impressive. A comment says some Soviet stuff is still pretty impressive. Yeah, it is impressive. It's always a question compared to what. And the way I see those days when America fought with, it was sort of like communism versus capitalism. Those of you who are fans of communism is probably going to make you a little bit mad when I say this, but everything that was good in the Soviet Union was because of the market and because of some freedom that it had. Because the interesting thing is that, oh, why you stun him? They had more work freedom than we have, for example, right now in Latvia. You could sell stuff. You could work as a child, for example. You could, if you were, if you wanted to, you could sell some. I know some people who cut out something from journals, and they sold, you know, the pictures, stuff like that. A guy recently told it on TV how he made living. And that's kind of cool, you know? Why not? And, and stuff like that you can't do now. So in a sense, it had more free market than a lot of stuff today. So I like to think that everything that was good in Soviet Union was because of free market, and everything that was bad there was because of the, you know, the communism. I don't know about Yorick this patch. I think Yorick this patch is okay, but I don't know if he's better or worse. When you say you can't go somewhere when you don't want to, yeah, but the problem is, let's say you don't want to, okay? And let's say they ask you, let's say the person asks you, do you want to go to the, you know, let's say to, I don't know, to the skate park? And you say, I can't. And that most of the time they won't ask you why. They just assume, oh, you can't, you know, you have other plans or other things to do. And that's kind of okay. But imagine you saying, I don't want to, immediately. Do you really think that's an improvement? You know, do you really think that's something that's more polite? And I feel like when they pressure you, when you say, I can't, first of all, let me say there's no good answer to this, because if someone's asking you to do something you don't want, there's already coldness in it, okay? There's already in future, there's going to be sadness happening in either of you, in one of you. So there's no way of getting around the fact that it's a situation where there's going to be friction later. But you say you can't, and if they pressure you and they ask, why can't you, they are already sort of opening up the discussion deeper. And that's when you can say, oh, I actually, I don't want to. If you want to be really polite, you can say, oh, I want to be doing this at that time, which is also true. Come to think of it, that's actually the best way to do it. You just say, oh, I can't because I'm doing this. And it doesn't... What are you doing, boy? Can I win against him here? I think I can. You know what? I have to hit him with that. Sorry. I have to, because you don't know, but he was flaming me so much in one of the games. He was inting the game. He was saying Yorick bad, Yorick this, Yorick that. So I had to do it, sorry. And this is actually a question I've been struggling my whole life with. How do you deny, something like that? How do you deny an invitation? Because if you politely say, oh, I can't, sorry. And if they pressure you, that's when they are already sort of being a little bit not polite. They are sort of pressuring you, which means that they are already sort of going into the territory of hostility, just a little bit. So that's when you can, I think, slap them with that, oh, I don't want to.
New donation from Titus, Socialism versus Capitalism. Labor versus Capital. George says that labor and capital are both creative forces, both should thrive. But rent-seeking is extractionary and holds both groups back. In a strike, labor will starve and capital will decay, but the landlord will still collect rent.
What invites? That's true. Yeah, I like when you can stop that discussion. I really do. That is big value. You know what really unmasks people for me? They make, very often they make these arguments about rent seeking in real life, and that's terrible, land this, land that, we can't, we are so poor. But when you, on the internet, land is sort of infinite. But they still make exactly the same arguments. They say that Netflix is oppressing them, YouTube is oppressing them, Google is oppressing them, and that really unmasks them usually, because that's when I can't really take these arguments seriously. And I'm not talking about the Titus argument. I'm just, I was just thinking about that. I have to be careful of this Katarina now. Okay. Oh. Here's the first tower. Katarina, Rome, Yorick, smash. Where is she? Where is she? Oh, she dead. Badass music genre. Yeah. Sounds like something, something where you would have instruments from the Middle Ages, but it would be looped. They would be looped in these technological doing, lady? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Please, Aphelios, please. Don't let me hang. Don't let me hang. Come on, we are 3 here. How is it possible? How is that possible? Can I get do I have to get these? I don't think it's hostile to ask someone why they can't. I do think it's definitely hostile to deceive someone. Yeah, but you're not deceiving them. If you don't want to... is your argument that you should always say, I don't want to? Because that's not, you know... Yeah, you could do that, but I imagine if I did that, you would say, oh, that's impolite. Come on, man. Oh, you got a gifted sub, Jordan. Yeah, welcome, my friend. Thanks for fixing the skin. Thanks for fixing the skin. No, I'm not talking specifically about a specific friendship. It's just that there are cases where people ask you to go somewhere. I'm just in general saying, you know, very often you simply don't want to, and it's all about, you know, what you choose to spend. I guess, you know what, I'll say this. No, you should never say I don't want to, because that's not true. What is true is that you would rather spend the time doing something else. And if you say I can't, and then they pressure you, you say, oh, and then you can say, because I'm doing this. And if that thing you're doing is trivial, for example, you're sitting at your computer and watching Netflix, and a friend pressures you and says, you're watching Netflix instead of, you know, wanting to go. And that's just the truth. You say, yeah, you know, if they pressured you, yeah, that's what it is. An artist beat me to it, technically a VFX artist. Oh really? Did you not even bring it to the staff, to the, you know, to the artist? Or did you want to fix that yourself? Oh, we're gonna lose this match, unfortunately. Sounds like a dick move. Come on, man, you're not gonna have a good life when you say that, because you can't please everybody. Because if you don't want to go out, it's not your problem. And it's not like it's not your problem because you're egotistical. It's not your problem because you can't fix it. A good example is if 2 people want to go out with you, how do you fix both of them, right? Do you have to think, you know, big, intricate ways to be with both of them? It can happen easily that you just don't want to go out. How is that a dick move? Oh. Interesting. Well, thanks anyway, Jordan. I already, you know, saved it in my mind, in my memory, that you are the one responsible for fixing that. Yeah, this is one of the things I really disagree about, and I realize that's a very, very, very common belief, that that you somehow owe it to people to respond to them even. And yes, you do, of course, if you have a relationship with them, if you're being polite, if you're just being normal, friendly, stuff like that. But if you start getting messages, I think it's very, very clear when women get messages from guys, and the guys act as if they are obligated to respond. And that's just simply not true. You know, no one is obligated to give their energy to you. It doesn't matter if you wrote them, if no, your intentions. Oh, careful, Yadwan. Okay. Do I get this, or who is TPing? Is that Katarina? Because if that is her, we all might die here. How did he... Oh, he had that respawn thing? Okay, I will have to read the comments later. That was an amazing wall. After the game, I think, because you know they are getting too complicated for me to read them in during the game. Oh no, the inting Timo. Timo, why you intin? Come on, man. Why you intin? What happens? What's happening? Have a good day, Zitronathon. You can't please everyone. Decline politely and thank them for the invite. Again, it becomes a problem when there are too many invites. It's simply you can't do that. You know, if that happens too much. I would say, yeah, you know, once or twice, maybe do it. But if it happens more and more and more, it becomes less of a possibility. Don't you worry. After this game, this is definitely going to be the last game, and I'm going to read all of the comments, and I'm going to do let's say I'm going to do my closing argument, and then I'm going to leave the last word to you. If there's even an argument there. I think there are a couple of different themes happening. Oh, by the way, Jordan, one more thing that's quite big. First of all, the boots are bugged. The Lucidity boots, the Summoner spell haste doesn't work on them, on the upgraded ones. But the also one thing that's bugged is, okay, Maiden doesn't come with you. Maiden doesn't come with you when you TP, when you're flying. She just is slowly going there. So obviously you can imagine a situation where, well, you TP somewhere and you want the whole family to be there immediately, but it's not gonna happen. Yeah, unfortunate last game. It is what it is. GG. And time to read some of the comments and do the closing. What is PTO? Paid temporary absence. Personal time off. Paid time off. Jordan, you're wrong. 3 people overpowered you. Okay, let me quickly read the. Well, I'm assuming the person asking is your friend and you value your friends more than Netflix. Yeah, but even if they're your friend, there could easily be a situation where this has happened to me many times where I have, good friends, good relationships with people, but sometimes they ask, and sometimes you don't want to, and you simply don't want to because there's nothing big going on. People sometimes assume that you have to have something big going on for you not to do something, but that's just not true. The extractionary forces on the internet are another question. I would say there is some merit to the argument as long as the site gains value by its proximity to citizens. Like data mining? You mean the site gains value by its proximity to citizens, but on the internet you don't. There's no proximity. It's all artificial. There's, the problem that the land has. A website doesn't have the same problem that the land has. It's always artificial. If for example China bans YouTube, it artificially lowers the value of it. One of my big projects released this week, Radiant Serpent Set. I built UI for this skin and it got me thinking, would maiden behavior UI be helpful? You could select how she acts. Well, of course. What are you talking about? If you could select how she acts, it would probably be a nerf to those who have learned how to use her now. But of course, if you select that she's pushing, then you say that she comes back. Come on. If they package that with a nerf, no thanks. But of course, yeah. Of course. I think I give up on this season. I can't do anything right. What happened? How would you guys want that to look though? What would you expect? Let me think about my first ideas. I guess you click, I think the easiest way would be if you click R again, then she comes back. That would be the easiest one. That would make the most sense. Maybe well, yeah, if you would change the leash distance, or maybe you would, one of the biggest things would be if you would, well, obviously sending her back, taking her back would be big. But I feel like that would be overpowered. But if you could change as someone mentioned, that she doesn't react to ease, that would be interesting. Yeah. Just because it's fast doesn't mean it's all artificial. No, I'm not sure what the what's going on in this conversation anymore. I mean, if you look at websites as land, they don't have the same problem that people usually whine about when they whine about land. They usually say, oh, I don't have land, you have, that's why I should have it. Because, I don't have space, I can't even survive. It's usually that kind of an argument. And my point is that in websites, on the internet, it doesn't have that, because one website being there doesn't take your space. It takes like space that is not even occupied. But I've noticed that usually communists, they have the same problems with that, and that tells me that, oh, they didn't really have a problem with land sort of taking space before. They just want to get your stuff, which is usually the end of those arguments. 99% of the cases, even maybe more, maybe 100, I'm not sure. Sending maiden off would be a function. Reset the aggro from E. How hard, Jordan, you must have some kind of guidelines, I imagine, that, adding a button to the UI is sort of very, very expensive in terms of, a person has a certain visual field, and having 4 buttons is what people are used to, and adding one more would be like a big thing, wouldn't it? You know what I would like? I would like the ability for maiden to. You know what I would like? Let me tell you one thing that you could, that I imagine, and you can tell me if that's not true. I imagine if you could easily add this, and that wouldn't require anything. It would be just a knowledge thing. So let's say maiden is attacking someone, and you're facing the person, and when you turn your back, maiden would go. She would stop attacking it. Right now, she continues attacking it, and that is sometimes a problem because I have to walk away to leash her away in a sense. But I guess you would want that in other cases. You wouldn't want her to stop attacking. No, that wouldn't work. No, it wouldn't work, because imagine you're attacking someone, you're facing them, she's behind you. No, she's in front of you, and suddenly she stops and she goes back. No problem, Titus. It's just ridiculous that I'm even attempting to, speak about this. Although it shouldn't be that complicated. Value is one of the most interesting things in life, I think. What people value. That's, I think, the biggest, I think the only and the biggest reason why I just don't understand communism is because at the center of it, it's like, if you dig a hole, there's work there, so someone should pay for it. And that's just literally not true. There's no way that that's true, because if no one pays for it, there's no value in it. I miss old Yorick played with him bot. Yeah, old Yorick, I remember, I haven't ever played him, but yeah, I think it was pretty funny. He looked like a very complicated sort of, a lot was happening. A lot was happening when Yorick was was attacking you. There was all kinds of slow on the ghouls. Different ghouls did different stuff. I need to spend some time analyzing her scripts as a side project. Oh, no worries. Just send me the files. I'm going to replicate that in the Play Canvas web engine. And I'm going to, and I can look at it there. It would be good content. I joke, of course. I know that's very hidden material. Yeah, thanks for watching, my friends. I think the games were kind of fun. Unfortunately, there were 2 Latvian players in the last 2 matches. Oh no, fortunately he was in the other team. So it was good. When it comes to declining invites, I see it as something that would interfere with the time you get to enjoy the simple things in life. Yeah, I really don't mean to be just an ass for being an ass. That's not what I mean. Ron Swanson does that, right? In the Parks and Recreation. That's exactly where I took the, because I don't want to from. But there's definitely a problem with people expecting, I think this all started when I told the guy that I can't accept the invitation. and it's inherently kind of cold, but I don't believe it's cold. It's just itty what it is, you know. I think it would be cool to see you do a 1v1 every now and then with a sportsman-like adversary from the enemy, or not sportsman-like, you know. Maybe it's a hated one. Maybe, yeah, I like 1v1s. I like 1v1s. I think you can't you play 1v1s here? Can't you do a 1v1 or something? Do they not have? I think they have. BBC Enjoyer, of course. I like the ideas of 1v1s. I could play 1v1 right now if someone invites me quickly. Because one thing I really like about 1v1s, it really emphasizes the early game. Can you slap them or can you not? And that's it, you know, until the first kill. There was an error joining the fight, the game. Sometimes they say, oh, 1v1. Let's play the 1v1. But the problem is that these are probably very low-ranked people, but, you know, they could win against me easily. Could happen. Because sometimes I don't like the fact that the early game is so is over so quickly. That the early game is over quickly. Maybe I should say 1v1. 1v1 big Yorick smash. Smash. Maybe I'm just dumb doing this. Because no one's gonna show up. Yeah, again, thanks for watching this. If someone comes here before I turn off the stream, I'm gonna play it. If not, then goodbye, my friends. Maybe it's gonna be Batmanis, who knows? There he is. Boom. Okay. There he is. Let's do a quick 1v1. A very quick. I don't think I even need this. I think these would be the best ones. I think these would be the best ones. It's time to redeem yourself, Tsirviselva. It's time to show. It's time to show the viewers what they want. They want to see some action. They want to see some Darius. Darius action. Egglet. I don't have. Oh no! You can pick anything. Doesn't matter. Preferably not Yorick. If it's a mirror matchup, then, you know, then it's gonna be, well, you can pick whatever. Yeah, I don't care. Tu vari jebko ņemt. Tas jau prikol pēc vienkārši ir. Man nebūs teleports, kas. It's time to it's time for the greatest match of all time. Oh no. Oh no, Yasuo. I don't think I can win against Yasuo, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So it's until the first death, right? Or do we play the whole game? I think it doesn't make sense to play the whole game. It's gonna be too long. 1 kill or 100 CS. Oh. Can you sweep up the farm from the whole map? I guess you could, but it kind of beats the purpose of 1v1, right? So what happens if I lose? What happens if I win? And what happens if I lose? This really sort of focuses my mind, and I start to think, okay, how should I play this? Because there's no threat of the jungler. I'm used to having the threat of the jungler. That's funny. Can't give you anything except make Latvia proud. 100 CS is also I didn't know that that's a rule. I'm guessing you. So it's Latvia versus Latvia, you know? In any way this goes, this is gonna be good for Latvia. Oh, I think he's playing way too passively. Usually Yasuos do much better if they are aggressive. I don't know. I don't know. I don't mean to tell you how to flip burgers when you where you work. I was expecting 2 Yoricks. So let's say that whoever takes the first tower wins. Boom. Latvia versus Latvia. Close. GG. Yeah, I really have to end the stream. It's way over the mark. It's 28 minutes. But I should definitely do this more, you know. I should probably do some kind of I don't know, stream tournament where everybody from the chat comes to fight me. And then when I lose, I end the stream, or I don't know, that's dumb because people don't want me to end the stream. But yeah, if you plan it again, I can. Yeah, of course. The ones who win get some RP. Very nice, very nice. Very, very nice. Gun buddies, RP. Who got the first kill? I got the first kill, but it was like 0.2 seconds earlier. Tournament would be awesome. Yeah, again, thanks for watching this, and I'll see you next time. I'll think about the tournament. I'll think about not a tournament really. It would be more like I would be playing against the chat. You know. I'll hold up my end if you put a bracket. Oh, bracket! It's that sounds too scary for me to make a bracket. It's just too much of a, you know, organization. But I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, GG Egle. It could have been easily, I think that was just easy 50-50. Yeah, I got the first kill, but that was so close that it's not even you know. Yeah. I think what day it is today? Saturday. I think I might stream on Tuesday, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. yeah, thanks for watching this, and I'll see you next time.